Kia ora te whānau, Ranger Glenn here. So good to be out in the ngahere with a very, very special friend. Let me introduce you to Donna Kerridge. Donna Kerridge is the most amazing Māori healer and has shared so much knowledge with me over the years. Real pleasure to be here with you, Donna. Thank you for joining us.
Kia ora, Glenn. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today, supporting Auckland Council in their mahi to help care for the taiao.
So Donna, you're a Māori healer. Sometimes we're out there running some wānanga and it's about lotions and potions. Can you share with me really what Māori healing's all about in the forest?
I think for me, it's so much more than lotions and potions. It's about learning our rightful place in the natural world. It's about learning to be part of the taiao, not separate from the taiao. And when we learn the language of the ngahere, then we know that ka ora te whenua, ka ora te tangata. When the land is well, the people are well. You can measure the wellness of a whānau or of a people by the health and well-being of the land that they reside upon. So if the land is unwell, we will be unwell.
How can we help heal the whenua?
First of all, it's being comfortable in the whenua, learning the gifts of the whenua, how we fit into that space, what is our role as pōtiki, as the youngest of all those that reside on earth, as the youngest of the children of Ranginui and Papa Tuanuku. We too have a very important role as Kaitiaki.
Can you explain to me a little bit about what is your interpretation of Kaitiaki?
Well, I think Kaitiaki is a really special place, as is Kaiawhina or Te Taiao, so the people who help and look after and care for the land. And there's something really honourable about being those quiet, silent workers. We see them on the marae, the ones who are the backbone of the marae, and that's who we are in the ngahere. We are the ones who go about ensuring that the air remains clean. We work with our brothers and sisters in the ngahere to make sure that our waterways stay clean. We all have gifts to bring, and it's with the shared effort of all the children of Ranginui and Papa Tuanuku that we can achieve the balance that we all need in order to be well.
And I suppose that's very much like our amazing park volunteers, all those people we see out doing that incredible mahi across our 4,000 parks. So for me, Donna, when I'm out in the ngahere, my mood lifts.
So to me, that is about the mauri, the life essence of the natural world. When Papa Tuanuku heals her children, she doesn't see us as separate. When she's caring for the birds and the trees, we're no different. She wraps her korowai around all of us, and we feel that heartbeat of the whenua, that mauri, that life essence of the whenua. We can't help but be healed by it. So nothing can heal in isolation, not even we human beings.
No, very much so. So it's that real community whānau feel.
Interconnectedness of everything. And we need everything in order for us to be well.
Yeah.
And I think humankind just needs to remember we have a rightful place on this land, but we are entitled to enough for us to be well, no more, no less. And if we can remember that, then we can help restore balance back to our beautiful places, such as these parks. I can take you for a walk if you like and share some of the gifts of our brothers and sisters here in the ngahere.
Kia ora, Donna.
It's wonderful. So Glenn, when we look at the edge of the ngahere, we can learn a lot about the way that the ngahere is arranged. So the plants that are on the edge of the ngahere that we see here, they all have a special job. Well, these have two jobs. One is to protect the taonga in between, and the other is to heal the whenua. So when we're looking for the plants that heal the whenua, they are the same plants that we use to heal us. Their gifts is paving the way for the ngahere to expand and to cover and to adorn Papa Tuanuku, keep her well. They are the same plants that help heal us. So, for example, we come over here to this one. This plant here we quite often find on the edge. It's a Pittis porum. Our Māori name for it is tarata. Traditionally, Māori have used tarata to help seal the cracks in the waka.
Ah, yeah.
So help make it watertight.
Yep.
But it has another role in terms of our healing. We used it traditionally and still do as skin glue. So for deep cuts when you're out in the bush, it's extremely antiseptic, and the sap is really good as a skin glue, which is now becoming best practice in our hospitals above the idea of suturing. We just tap really carefully into the trunk of the tree and the sap will start to ease out. We need to do that mindfully and carefully so that we don't actually damage the tree. So we don't want to be ring barking a tree, cutting all the way around to get maximum sap. We just want a little wee nick in the bark, go a little bit deeper and it will drain out the sap. When we've got what we want, then we make sure to heal it afterwards. So we take some of the soil underneath that tree because it's full of all those fungi that help keep this plant well. So we take that and we make a plaster. We inoculate the wound with the mycelium from under the soil of this tree because it's just the right stuff to keep this tree well. Another thing that I'd really like to share with you, Glenn, is learning how to identify where plants belong. Fantastic. And I saw over here another tree which really gives us a good clue. This is matipo or mapo. Why do you think that some plants have wavy leaves like the matipo?
Is it something to do with sun?
Absolutely. So plants that grow in full sun will sometimes have smaller leaves than their counterparts deep in the ngahere because it's easy access to the sunlight. But the other thing is too much sun can actually dehydrate the plant. So the plants have evolved to keep themselves safe in their natural environment. So wavy leaves, or undulating is the term for these, they are there to help cast shadows on the plant to slow down dehydration through the leaves.
It's just fascinating, isn't it?
So, you know, these trees here, all on the edge, bring their special gifts. And, you know, we need to look really hard. You look at things like the angiangi that grows in the tops of the trees here is really a big part of the lungs of the ngahere. This will only grow where the air is clean. And this is fallen from above. So we look at that and it looks like our lungs. It looks like the alveoli and the little parts inside of our lungs. And this here, its job is to help keep the air clean. And traditionally, that's exactly how we use this. Almost like an antibiotic for our lungs, just to take as a tonic.
Incredible.
Yeah, so just look for those signs in the ngahere and then we're starting to learn the language or the reo of the ngahere. And that's where our mātauranga resides.
Can't thank you enough for sharing your knowledge with us and spending time out here in our incredible parks across Tamaki Makaurau.
Oh, thank you, Glenn. It's so exciting to be learning the language of the ngahere and to be sharing it and to learn other people's thoughts and understandings of the way we can better interact and care for, be kaiawhina to our taiao, our natural world.
Kia ora. Make sure you follow the Auckland Council YouTube channel for more incredible videos just like this. Kia ora!